Ready to get us started here, Riley Patterson.
And we are underway from Miami. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The first carry down. This is Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
This is 2nd and 8.
Prescott down.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Prescott and Lamb hooking up for the Cowboy first.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Williams running left. And he's going to take this one down inside the 45. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw. Prescott.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They brought in a heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play. But we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one. Wound up hitting him for a first down.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Here's Prescott.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
At the 31-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams.
And same result. He's going to take this just to the line of scrimmage before running into a brick wall.
No gain on the play.
Prescott to throw it.
Back foot throw there is incomplete.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is he still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat like the guys
like
in the on-deck circle?
I like that. Yeah, just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play freely.
4th down, Prescott. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
We're scoreless after one. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Running right, here's Achane. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 43-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Picked by Logan Wilson. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
Throwing, Prescott. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. 1st down. Now a pitch out to Williams. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. Here now, 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Prescott. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 4 yards to go.
Now Prescott.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Now Prescott on 4th down. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless 1st half. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Prescott. And it's caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. They should have got more out of that, though. He was wide open.
I love how emphatic you are with that call because that's exactly what I was thinking. Wide open in the flat. Give him a ball that he can use to get upfield with, not just catch and go over the sideline. They cost themselves some yardage there.
Jake Ferguson, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Cowboys post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point.
And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
Cowboys 7, Dolphins 0.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups.
There he goes, left side. Off to the races. Inside the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane, 89 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Prescott now from the 50. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
He'll get that to Javonte Williams.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
And he is caught. He will have the first down and a bit more.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll throw again. Prescott. This is caught. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Here's Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And that makes the score 14-7.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Now that's a big-time run. Lightning in a bottle, forget it. He exploded out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Tua, the final shot before half.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That's caught. Nick Westbrook-Akine with it.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA
And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
With all the specialization we have in this great game, at some point the head coach is going to take charge of every group. And I think at halftime, he spent a little time with the special teams coach, said, look, you've got to find a way to get us a big play to help us get back into this.
The third quarter begins with a run by Achane.
And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Tua.
At the 46-yard line.
He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first.
Hold on a second. Was that the fullback? That was the fullback. Who says it? The slot receivers, but the only guys can catch the football and get big yardage after the catch. Really nice job there, showing good hands and an ability to get upfield.
Looking to pass to him. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Tagovailoa working out of the gun.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team is struggling to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
A 6-yard pickup.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Williams will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
To throw is Prescott.
And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
And the Cowboys have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And it's now 21-7.
Dolphins 7. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Washington. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
now 2nd and 3.
At the 30-yard line.
Up the middle, Achane.
And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the fourth.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the gun, it's Tua. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He'll dump this off to Achane. And the Dolphins are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Achane going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk.
That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Achane once more. And this time he'll score. Touchdown, Miami. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
The 2 are going to try and throw for it.
This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball on a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now they've got to get things to the finish line, and that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
Prescott now.
Outright, he finds Tolbert.
2 yards on the pickup there. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Looking to throw. Prescott.
Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he'll be brought down with the first down after a gain of about 11 as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here.
They give it to Williams, running right. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Here's Prescott.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Fourth down, Prescott.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on fourth.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. They run it again with Williams. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
So with your team leading in the fourth quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
Throwing here, Prescott.
He's got it complete to Tolbert. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Well, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And this is caught, and that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And this is obviously quite a performance, and most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Tua. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
With just over 30 seconds remain. Here's second and 10 now. Here's Tua. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
If this offense can't get it done, they'll think back to just a few plays and say to themselves, this was a winnable game, and we let it get away. Still a chance to save it, but time's definitely running out.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical third down here. Now Tua.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack.
No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now.
Fourth down.
Throwing Tua.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Cowboys come up with a late turnover, but it will